DragonHeir, day 8, free to play. We're going to take on Grave of Venom, stage 4 to get epic gear. This is where we start getting our epic gear and we can craft epic gear. Chapter 11 is going to tell you to go over to Grave of Curse and Grave of Venom. This dungeon and to fight it on stage 4 5 times. I think Grave of Venom is easier, but Grave of Curse is actually really easy for the squad I have right now as far as epics, because I can block his buffs. I can strip his buffs with 2 different epics that I have. So I think this guy will be easy for me, which we'll do in another video. But right now we're going to show you placement and how to beat Grave of Venom. It's free to play, so you can start getting your epic gear. I don't have any epic gear on my people right now. I'll go over their gear at the end of this video, and I'll just go over the heroes and you can see the gear they currently have on them. But we're just going to fight this guy, and make sure you remember to use food. Food is very important. The food that I'm using is this deer meat. Deer horn meat, I think it's called. It has HP of 10% along with accuracy of 15%. The biggest thing about this is placement. This Will-O-the-Wisp at the very top is going to attack the ally with the lowest max HP. Not the current lowest HP. So if your tank gets low, it's not going to target that person. It's always going to target the person who comes into the battle with the lowest HP. And that's my healer, but she's got pretty good defense to mitigate this hit that's coming over from this top Will-O-the-Wisp. I also have a DPS person up here next to her. You can put your glass cannon DPS there because this person will not take any damage at all as long as everybody else stays alive. I've got these 2 placed here so the tank can run up. He's going to provoke. We're going to take a couple hits on our adventure, but just in the very beginning, maybe like 3 or 4 hits, and then our tank will start tanking everyone up here. The reason why we're doing this is to keep them really close together so that our adventurer can do his ice shield, which is kind of like a cross pattern, so that all 3 of them will be covered by the ice shield, and then also that all 3 will be healed by her. This is on full auto. We're not going to manual. She has the special heal, which she'll do on herself to keep herself up, and then the ultimate heal, she'll do that along with the ice shield to keep all of them alive. This Will-O-the-Wisp will just keep attacking and do the decreased defense. Eventually, the wisp will die, and then we'll be able to fight the boss. This is a very, very hard battle to come into if you don't have all your people at level 90. By the time we get here, the strongest we can have any of our guys are level 90, rank 4, and regular rare gear, no epic gear. That's how you're going to have to fight this because we don't have the journey level to make rank 5s yet. That's going to be about 3 days from now. And I did do this free to play, but I am using epics. I want you to know that you're going to have to use epics, and you're going to have epics. I'm free to play. I've opened up, I don't know, 200 plus purple dice, and I've gotten 8 epics in 8 days, which is pretty sweet, and they're decent epics. So I know you're going to have some form of epics, and you might be lucky enough to have a legendary, which are crazy powerful in this game. So I have to bring in actually this epic who gives us additional healing. Whenever he does damage, he does healing to the lowest HP person on the board. I've tried to fight this so many times with the food and with other epics just doing damage, like with this epic over here doing damage, and I can't win. I cannot win. So if you have a second healer, which a lot of people at this stage in the game won't have a second healer yet, put that second healer in and you'll be fine. Or somebody like I have here who he's healing based off of his damage, but he's doing a lot of healing. And again, without that, I wouldn't be able to complete this. Not until I brought, like if I put him in just to do damage and I had everybody up to level 90 or close, high 80s, my tank could survive much easier then, and then I think we could do it. But that would be me running a lot of goblin, more goblin to do that, which I'm going to run more goblin, but we're doing it now and we're able to make it, and it's all about this placement. With this placement, the Harpy is going to do her big fan ability. You'll see her go like this and she'll shoot out her feathers. There'll be like kind of darkness, blood on the ground. She does it and she'll do it in a fashion that it won't hit these 2. It'll only hit these 3, and then you'll see it kind of splash behind, so don't put anybody behind either. And you can't take somebody from this group of 3 and put them over up top, because then she'll do it to where the most people are, the most dense areas of heroes, and she'll start hitting them, and you don't want that. So hitting these are fine, because then we're getting that auto heal from her, and we're getting those shields right away. It's a close fight, but we win it every time like this, as long as I have this epic in there giving us those additional heals. But you definitely want to place it like this. If you know of a better placement, let us know down below. Let's get into the fight. I'll show you how to make the food I used with the 10% HP and 15 accuracy. If you don't need the accuracy, then go with some other kind of food to give you more survivability. It's all about me surviving, taking care of these whiffs, wisps and then beating the boss after that and having everybody alive. It's a tough fight though right now. Here's the gear I've got. This weapon you're going to get from adventuring. So these are all just rare. And then you've got this one from adventuring, which isn't epic. So I do have that one on him. I do have another epic leveled up that I didn't put on him to do this test. And that I do put on him afterwards because I get 292 additional attack. This is what I got from running the stage 4. Awesome gear. And then here's the regular gear we've got on Dane. And then you can see the artifacts. All artifacts are at 8, 8, and then 13 here. We've got 8 on this guy, which we didn't use. We've got 8 on our tank, and then we've got 4 on our healer here. But all this gear that we've got on them are just rare gear that we've collected. So nothing too crazy. And then all the gear isn't even like optimal gear for them. And then of course we do have the positive rune that we unlocked on the way here as well. So definitely make sure you use these positive runes. They'll help out. Unfortunately, I didn't have one for HP or defense. I only had one for attack, but it does help her skill heal, not that AoE heal. I would have liked to make her more tanky. I do have an HP one for him. Dane's got critical damage. This guy's HP for survivability. And just be mindful of that HP. Remember, it's going to attack, that one wisp is going to attack the lowest HP person, and you're just going to have to go over there, see who it's attacking, and then if you want to change it, look at their max HP. Add these numbers together for their HP. That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Good luck on getting that epic gear. In a couple days from now, 3 days probably, I'll be able to be at adventure rank 30, so then we can start making rank 5 and go past level 90, which will make all of this much easier, of course, so we can get closer and closer to end game. Don't forget daily to go over there and do your Fey Wild as well. That's your tower mode. Every day, 3 stages will open up. I had 15 yesterday, and then I had 3 more to do today, so I'm at 18, and I'm ready to go into 19 for tomorrow. And then at 20, we get a gold dice, so stay on top of it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.